Gonna change the engine oil on that today. Gotta let it just start her up, let her warm up, get the oil nice and warm here, and then we'll show you to change her out. Old Craftsman rider. Works good, so try to keep it in good shape. We'll change the oil filter too on it. You don't gotta let it run forever, but just long enough to get the engine nice and warm. So first thing we'll do is take our dipstick out. Just change that. Change the fuel filter. Take our dipstick out. And then we'll put that somewhere it won't get too dirty. We'll clean that off later. Okay, take that out, and then we're gonna hook a tube onto that. This little tube here. And we'll drain the oil into the pan. Well, it should be nice and warm, so it should come out pretty good. Try to get some shots. Put that up down here first. It's a little loose, a little looser than I like, so I just try to make sure. When you turn it one way and pull out on it gently, this whole assembly is a little loose. I might have to tighten that. This whole assembly is a little loose. I don't like that at all. Just the plastic part should turn. Yeah, we gotta mess with that. I'm gonna get a wrench for that. This metal part shouldn't be turning, just the plastic part. So we're gonna have to get a wrench and try to tighten that a little bit. Not the easiest area to get a wrench at, but tried carefully to do this without messing it up too much. The holes on there. Oh shit, see what I mean? I think it's not supposed to come off, but why I wear gloves. This thing never wants to come off right. It's supposed to come out the holes, not the... Kind of get this underneath there. Soak up some of the oil. I'll take this thing off and see if I can't fix it. Just gonna pull this off. See, still oil in there, huh? Ooh, some black stuff there. Some black stuff. So that tube is nice. I'm not sure. This thing just doesn't want to go on there. Doesn't want to cooperate. Not sure. See, just take this cap off, and then you hook the hose to that. Just wants to come off way too easy. This whole thing wants to turn. Getting oil everywhere here. So this is some black stuff here. Get it all out. Give it a good fresh oil change, you know. I do oil change twice a year on this, spring and fall. Sometimes I'll do 3. And then we do go 2 quarts with the oil filter, so I'll change it. I change the oil filter every time. Just want to soak up what's left in here because it's just going to make a mess. I'll see if I can't tighten this. See, there's a little O-ring here. Looks like it's okay. Still leaking. She's still leaking. Just soak it all up with this rag here, and we'll call it good. Whew. I'm going to plug up the other side and then we'll take the oil filter. This is even more messy. Put that under there because it's just going to, what's left in the oil, what's left is going to be in here, so it'll make a little mess. Difficult to get this thing on the right spot here. Which way? Lefty loosey? Right? Oh yeah. You don't want to over tighten these, you'll never get them off. So you go hand tight and then maybe another quarter turn, if that, or else it'll never come off. This one's even on there pretty good. These wires all jumped up here. Should be good. There it comes. It's not a clean way to do this without making a mess, huh? Changing this last year, and I was going to put the new oil filter on. I dropped it in the old oil there, made a little mess. Okay, get the new filter on there, and then we'll put the fresh stuff in. That's good. We'll get the other one on there right now. Same one, Napa 735. It's Craftsman. This is a DIY or DY 4000, I think. So you can download. If you don't have the manual for your tractor, you can download most of the manuals online. I got the manual for this one, so got the part list in the back of the book. It tells you all the part numbers and stuff. So. This is a messy one. Sometimes it's not so messy. This was a messy one here. tighten it, but you don't want it loose either. Don't want her leaking oil. That's probably good. Maybe one more little turn. That's probably good. That's gonna be okay. That's not going anywhere. Okay, let's move to our last step. Make sure your funnel's clean. Make sure that's clean. I'll start slowly pouring it in there. The caps are on. Oil filter's on. It should be good. Don't want to waste any, right? This thing calls for 2 quarts when you change the oil filter, so you dump 2 of these in here. A little less if you don't change oil filter, but I change oil filter every time I change oil. Might be a little excessive, but when you got 2 acres to mow and you don't got $3 grand for a new tractor, you keep it in good shape. Good stick, a good wipe it off. I'm getting crap in there. Wipe off. This is pretty good. The oil's changed, so we'll run it and then we'll check the oil again, but it's good. And then this is the air filter here. I already checked that. I change that once a year too. And throughout the season, I'll take my compressed air and I'll clean the filters. It's a pre-filter and a like a pleated filter in here, so I'll change that once a year too. So that's how you change an oil in the Craftsman rider. Pretty messy, but pretty simple.